What's going on out there in YouTube land and Rumble land? Hope everybody's doing decent and well and getting shit done the way that they need to get done and everything else. So that's always a plus when that happens. If my voice sounds funny, 22 on the clock, because my allergies are kicked up and I gotta sit here and let this allergy pill fucking sit here and take effect. So 33 just passed as well. So that wonderful Mercury retrograde right around the corner. Starts on the 17th or the 18th, I think is what it is. Phone just went off, confirmation. So I had strength on the bottom of this one, followed by the Nine of Cups. So if somebody's starting to get a little bit stronger and knowing their worth and understanding what they're doing and getting shit done and figured out. I know I'm starting to get this new beginning and everything understood and being able to move forward. So, we're going to sit here and we're going to take it day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, second by second. It don't really matter how you do it, honestly. There is no time frame. Because see, the wonderful thing about this is, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, then guess what? Everything else falls into place, slowly but surely. So, with all that being said, it's just a matter of time now, since, not everybody's on the same timeline, not everybody's in the exact same spot in their journey, this, that, and the other, And just FYI, like the post said, I'm trying to find a way to pay my light bill. So videos might become scarce. I don't know yet. I'm still working out the fine tuning of that one. So, we got the world before I cut it. Like I said, you're starting a new cycle. You're legitimately starting a new cycle. You're sitting there waiting because you're just coming out of something. Plain and simple. So, it's not the fact that you're unsure, it's you understand the fact of if it's the same shit that you're always doing, you know what you're doing. That's called the comfy zone. That's what we're trying to avoid. So, yeah, we're trying to avoid the comfy zone. Damn, that card was just like, okay, we're going to go over there. I'll get it here in a second. We got Justice in reverse. So, it's starting to go your way. Doesn't mean that there's not going to be bumps in the road. It doesn't mean that everything is going to sit here and be all hunky-dory, fine and dandy, just parade and lollipops and cupcakes. Oh no, because see, justice is coming in, but it's kind of like the old saying on a parent's job, more specifically a mother's job is never done. Yeah, no, you're still sitting there and you Eight of Wands in reverse. In this instance, I'm going to look at this in reverse. Not saying that you're not talking, you're not communicating to certain people and letting certain people know what's going on. Naturally speaking, you gotta, depending on what you're doing, there's always got to be at least one person that's in the know, minus yourself. But you are moving forward. It's just right now you're sitting there and you're soaking up everything. The sun, literally sitting there saying you're sitting there soaking up everything, and the sun pops out. Come on. It's you're drinking from the divine pool. Legitimately, you're drinking from the divine pool. And the divine pool is not only quenching your thirst, but it's also letting you sit there and take a rest, take a break. You're understanding duality. You're understanding the simple. I know there's that damn duality word again. I actually had a fucking reading come through earlier this last week. Or no, it was last week. And legitimately, ironically enough, that reader was talking about what? Duality as well. Gee, I wonder is BlackSheep onto something here? The fact of understanding. See, you're pulling yourself out. You are legitimately starting to pull yourself out. You're starting to understand. You're starting to see and put shit together. You're no longer holding on. You understand. It's like me with my situation, okay? I'm not going to get all into it. I'll just give you like a basic general overview. But it's like me. It's not even so much the fact that it finally clicked. It was just the fact of I was looking at stuff and noticing shit and going, wait a minute here. If I'm doing this, then this suffers. So I don't need to be focused on this. I need to be more focused on this. It's one of those things because it was like you were holding on to, I don't want to say materialistic things, but I mean, let's face the facts of reality. We are human. So we, like me, the fact of being able to come in here and turn on a light switch, take a hot shower, fix hot food, things that we all take for granted. You are sitting here and concerned, rightfully so, which there's nothing wrong with that. But on the same hand, you're also learning that, everything's happening for you for a reason. And whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. Ironically enough, the universe gets its way regardless of what you do. You ever notice that? We had a flipper. I had two flippers. Three of Cups. Oh, that throat's starting to go down now, thank God. You got the Three of Cups and Strength. Yeah, no, you're finally seeing that you're finally seeing that you have the strength to. You're finally seeing that you have the strength to be that guy, the strength to sit there and be that outgoing individual and sit there and look at people and notice bullshit before they even open their mouth and realize certain, it's just like me. I can sit here and like one of my neighbors, I'm going to pick on him. It came out in reverse, but that's because you're coming into your new beginning. Like one of my neighbors, I'm going to pick on him for a minute. We had a little falling out. He hasn't said anything to me since then. Okay, fine, not a big deal. Who cares? I don't. Uh, trash can or trash truck just pulled into the parking lot. Coincidence? I think not. 10:10 on the clock. 10:11 on the clock. Is somebody taking out the trash? But the Seven of Pentacles just came out. Death just came out. But with my neighbor, he's like, I have nothing in my house. Legitimately. I have an air mattress, a couple of little table things, and trash. I have the basics. I have something that, I can sustain life. And these are studio apartments. His apartment is full. Like, he's constantly bringing stuff in. That's just like, 11:01 on the clock. And that's one of them things of, in this instance, less is more. Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We got the Seven of Pentacles. We got Death. And we got the Hangman. Hangman came out over the Four of Pentacles. And we have 11 cards on the table as well, just FYI. But with the Fool to the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you're... Right now your hands are in fact tied. You can't do anything. Like me, I'm pretty much a sitting duck right now. Literally. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get lucky and be able to pay my light bill, or if I'm going to be in the dark for a little bit. It is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. Just got to power through and be done with it. But on the same hand, it's also, I'm doing everything that I can. I'm doing everything possible that I can. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, which is 12:34. But you just got to power through. You got to understand that it's not being done to you. It's being done for you. Plain and simple. So yeah, no, you're between the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you're just sitting there dealing with the shit as it comes, and you're waiting for, that door to open so you can take the knowledge of the Hangman and walk through the door of death to the new life. Let's see what this card is that fell. The Seven of Swords. It fell on strength. You know what? We're going to leave it on strength. We're going to leave it on strength. Because, you have the strength to take your shit and go the other way. Yes. And it's like sometimes you got to run before you can walk, and other times you got to go back before you can go forward. Like me, what I'm having to actually do, I'm having to go backwards before I can go forward. But in the reality of it, all I'm doing is going forward. It's just I have to go backwards to do something that I did way like 20, 25 years ago in my past in order to move forward. Yeah. Justice with the fucking Seven of Wands. What did we say about this card the other day? Your walls are down. It's just you're not of 1441 and 1444. Your walls are down. You're going into calmer waters. Hands down. It's just a matter of getting there. Six of Cups. Minus the simple fact of of some of us is having to do what we have done in the past to move forward. That's all the hangman just showed itself. That's all that is. It's just, you're having to look back and see what worked and what didn't work. And, oh, you know what? Let's try this. Because guess what? The sun with the high priestess, you're following your intuition. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do this. 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 Because guess what? You already know what you have to hold on to and what you don't need to hold on to. You already know that shit. Judgment showed itself. What do we got here? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're no longer allowing being breadcrumbed with the Fool in reverse, and the Fool's facing this way. So, what did I say? Starting a new cycle with the Tower. The Tower, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're not even dealing with that stupid shit. Give me 1 second, peeps. And just FYI, I paused the recording at 1616. Break that down, that's 7-7 in numerology. We got the Page of Cups in reverse, which basically means you're starting to love yourself. Yeah, no, you're on your way to that new beginning, that new fresh start, that new opportunity. Strength over the, you have strength over the Ten of Wands because you're pulling your ass up out of that hole. Good, congratulations, I'm happy for you. That's what I want to see. You're like, nope, this shit ain't working. I ain't doing this shit. I need to do this and this and this. So I love myself. Page of Cups over the Four of Pentacles. Page of Cups over the Four of Pentacles. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, ear itched and we couldn't ignore that one. But anyway, moving on. What's this Three of Cups? What's this Three of Cups? The Three of Cups is the Six of Swords. Moving into calmer water. Keep on telling you guys. It just takes time. It just takes time. It just takes time. Judgment. Yep. Judgment's coming in your favor. So we don't have to worry about that. That's why it's just like with me. I'm not even worried. I'm just taking this as it goes, as it comes. Plain and simple. Every day past today that I have electricity is going to be a blessed day. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're working on stability. It's not so much you're juggling, it's just you're looking at everything and you're giving everything a fair shot. Is what I get with that. Because it's like you're looking at everything and going, okay, here I'm doing this, here I'm doing this, here I'm doing this. Ten of Swords. Yeah, no more. Like here I'm doing this, here I'm doing this, here I'm doing this. Just like I just said. Seriously. Knight of Wands. Yeah, no, fast moving. You know what you need. It's just like me. Most of you are just as the Knight, which you've upgraded from the page, so that's a plus. But it's a Knight, and you're loving yourself, and you're looking at what your best course of action is. It's legitimately just like I knew whenever I moved into this studio. I knew this was going to be a temporary spot. I knew, lovers, this card's been coming out a whole hell of an awful lot. Considering the first channel I had going, which was, if you want to go look at that one's Metalhead Tarot. But between that channel and this channel, this card never came out. Now it's coming out a whole shit ton. So yeah, no, it's because you're loving yourself. That's why everything's starting to go in your favor. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. You already know what you're doing. You got all that shit going. There's no reason, there's no need to do anything else. There's no choice to be made. You already know your choice. Your choice has been made, henceforth why the universe is hooking you up. And see, the universe is handing you the Ace of Pentacles because the Ace of Pentacles went right with the Seven of Cups. Hierophant. You're only listening to those people that bring you up, that lift you up. You're not doing anything else with anybody else at all. So, world starting a brand new cycle. Brand new cycle. That's the second time this card like that's came out, ain't it? I think so. The Three of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, you have an offer coming in that is going to give you a reason to celebrate. Because there's no more the Five of Swords. There's no more BS. There's no more he said, she said bullshit. You ain't got to worry about that crap no more. Hangman. Yeah, you're getting all the intel that you need to get so you can make the decision that's going to work best for you. Excuse me. Six of Wands showed itself. The Moon. Yeah, you're getting ready to go down that. It's not. Yeah, now some of you may be getting ready to physically go down 22:22 on the clock. Some of you may be physically getting ready to go down that smoky trail. But I think most of us, it's just more or less just getting the fine tuning so we can just continue on. Because I think the smoky trail is going to be more of a shining the light. For most of us, it's going to be more of a shining the light on a particular issue that you're going to have to re-look at. That's what I'm getting with those two. Because most of us have already got everything. We just got to get the right people behind us. And that's why I put that Hermit and that Queen of Pentacles. It didn't feel right. So, but yeah, once you get the right people around you, then, which you're in the process of doing, it's just a matter of getting it done and figuring out where the next place that you're going to be going to is. 2341 just passed. 1, 2, 3, 4 basically. So that would be your reading today, people. So hope it resonates. Let me know down in those comments down below. You know the routine: like, share, sub, all that stuff. So till next time, for real, namaste.